Is your soul tired? I'm not talking about the kind of tired that a good night's sleep can fix. I'm talking about a deeper exhaustion, a weariness that has settled into your bones. It's the feeling of being spiritually burned out. You've been serving, giving, trying, fighting, believing, and now you feel like there is nothing left. Your spiritual well is dry. Prayer feels like a chore. Reading your Bible feels like lifting a heavy weight. The thought of serving one more person or facing one more problem feels impossible. You love God, but you are just so tired. This state of spiritual burnout is a silent epidemic in the church. We wear our busyness like a badge of honor. We believe that being a good Christian means constantly doing more, giving more, and serving more. We feel guilty for resting. We feel ashamed to admit that we are exhausted. We see rest as a luxury, or worse, as laziness. So we keep pushing, running on empty, until our spirit simply runs out of fuel. If you are in this place, I want you to hear one of the most loving and revolutionary invitations ever uttered. It comes directly from Jesus himself, in Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 through 30, and it is for you. Right now, he says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light." Let's sit with this beautiful invitation for a moment. First, who is it for? All you who are weary and burdened. This is not an invitation for the strong, the perfect, or the ones who have it all together. This is a specific invitation for the tired, for the overwhelmed, for the burned out. Your exhaustion does not disqualify you from his presence. It qualifies you for his invitation. He is specifically calling for the person who feels exactly like you do right now. And what is his promise? I will give you rest. Notice, he doesn't say, I will give you more work to do. He doesn't say, I will give you a 5-step plan to be more efficient. He promises to give you the one thing you desperately need, rest. True, deep, soul-level rest. This is not just a nap. This is a divine restoration. But then he says something that seems contradictory. Take my yoke upon you. A yoke is a wooden beam used to join two animals, usually oxen, together to pull a load. It is a tool of work. How can he promise rest and then immediately ask us to take on a yoke? This is the beautiful secret to overcoming burnout. Jesus is not asking you to carry a new burden alone. He is inviting you to be yoked with him. Imagine two oxen yoked together. One is strong, experienced, and knows the way. The other is weak and tired. The strong ox bears the vast majority of the weight. The weaker one simply walks alongside, guided and supported by the strength of the other. Jesus is saying, stop trying to pull the plow of your life all by yourself. You are not strong enough, and you were never meant to be. Let me get in the yoke with you. Let me bear the weight. Just walk with me. The work is simply to stay connected to him, to walk in step with him, and to let his strength become your strength. He says, learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart. In a world that values aggression, ambition, and self-promotion, Jesus offers a different way, the way of gentleness, the way of humility. Burnout often comes from a place of pride, the belief that we have to do it all, that we are indispensable. Jesus invites us to learn his gentle and humble rhythm of life, a rhythm that includes work, but also solitude, prayer, and rest. Think of the prophet Elijah. After his great victory, he crashed into burnout and despair. And how did God restore him? Not with a new mission, not with a pep talk. God made him sleep. God gave him food. Twice. He tended to his basic human needs first. Then he met with him in a gentle whisper. God understands your limits. He built the need for rest into the very fabric of creation with the Sabbath. He knows you are dust. He is not a harsh taskmaster demanding more than you can give. He is a loving Father inviting you to come and be restored. So how do we practically accept this invitation? First, you must give yourself permission to stop. You must intentionally say no to some things so you can say yes to rest. This is not selfish. It is wise stewardship of the soul God has given you. Second, you must learn the difference between rest and escapism. Binge-watching a show or endlessly scrolling on your phone can numb you for a while, but it doesn't truly restore your soul. True rest is found in things that reconnect you with your Creator. A quiet walk in nature, listening to worship music with no agenda, sitting in silence with a cup of tea, reading a psalm. These are the things that refill your spiritual well. Third, you must be honest with God about your exhaustion. Don't pretend to be strong. Come to Him just as you are and pray a simple, honest prayer. Jesus, I'm so tired, I'm burned out, I can't do this anymore. I accept your invitation. I'm laying my burdens down. Please give me your rest. Your value to God is not based on your productivity. It is not measured by how much you do for Him. You were His beloved child before you ever did a single good work. He loves you for who you are, not for what you do. He is inviting you today to stop striving and start abiding, to stop carrying and start resting. Come to Him, all you who are weary and burdened. He is waiting with His arms open to give you rest for your soul.